Good day, I'm Mr. Simons. This lesson will just be revising your knowledge of special angles. Then in the next lesson we will be using these special angles to solve problems, right? Right. Now if you look at special angles, draw a right angle triangle in such a way that the one angle is 30 degrees and the other one 60. We find that they're always in a ratio. 1 is adjacent to 60. 2 is opposite the 90 degrees and 30 degrees is adjacent to square root 3. So determine the value sin 30. Remember y over r. So sin 30 would be 1 over 2, which is half. Cos 30 would be adjacent over hypotenuse, which is square root 3 over 2. Tan 30, right, is always y over x. So y being 1, x being square root 3. Right, and if we work vice versa, sin 60, opposite being square root 3, and hypotenuse being 2, cos 60 would be adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 1 over 2, and then tan 60, which is then square root 3 over 1, which gives me square root 3. Now in short, over the years, I've picked up teaching that learners crooked. So your calculator will give you the half, it will give you the cos 30. But you see tan 30 as a square root 3 at the bottom. Alright, so your calculator will rationalize that and make it square root 3 over 3. So you have to go study and memorize that. That one, that there, wherever we don't have a square root at the bottom, your calculator will give you the correct answer. So most learners don't study it no more. No? It's not just a basic shortcut. So tan 30 we need to know. Let's look at 45 degrees. So if we draw a right angle in such a way that we have 45 and 45, my two sides would both be 1, 1, and they, according to theorem Pythagoras, would be square root 2. Right, so if I say sine 45, opposite over hypotenuse, 1 over square root 2. If I say cos 45, it would be 1 over square root 2 adjacent. And tan 45 would be y over x, or 1 over 1. Again, your calculator will rationalize the denominator and write that as square root 2 over 2. And there's square root 2 over 2. Right? Up to recently, they've still accepted square root 2 over 2 in exams, and you must just keep up to date with your teachers at school and what they want. But the correct way of writing sine 45 is 1 over square root 2 and cos 45 the same. So because they're the same, you just need to remember 45 degrees for sine and cos, 1 over square root 2. Tan 45 will always be 1 and your calculator will give you that. Now let's just look at the basic problem so you can see, or refreshing what you did in grade 10. Alright, simplify without the use of a calculator. So as soon as we say that, we'll always be solving with special angles. So they have square root 3 sine 60 minus cos 45 times sine 45. So sine 60 is square root 3 over 2. Cos 45 and sine 45 is 1 over square root 2 and 1 over square root 2. Square root 3 times square root 3 gives me 3 over 2. Negative stays negative. 1 times 1 stays 1. Square root 2 times square root 2 becomes 2. Denominators are the same, so I can add the numerators. Ne? So 3 minus 1 then gives me 2. And 2 over 2 equal 1. Say this much as basic revision so that you remember special angles. We're working with 30, 45, and 60 degrees. So that is what you need to know, and you must be able to find them to solve problems. So for grade 11, we're going to now learn how to do reduction. You're going to have to reduce everything to special angles. Right, I hope you like, share, and subscribe.